On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Okogie. Now here's Durant. Durant draws the double. Clock at 6. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Now here's Durant. And Isaiah Joe is going to pick up the foul here. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Houston has possession. Thompson left side. 5 on the clock.
Really plays both ends nicely. Dort does the little things right.
Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. Deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. BA, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Williams' shot is good.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Yep, count it.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander kicks it out to Holmgren. Stolen by Thompson. Down low. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Back to Okogie. On the wing, Durant. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Here's Holmgren to the paint. Basket's good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
That one drops for him.
Just the endless length of Durant, helping him right there inside.
Dort, left side. Holmgren, right side. Outside, SGA. There's the drive. And that one drops for him.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 4-point game. Puts it up from 12. No good. Off the front rim. Durant inside. Pass to Şengün. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close range look.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year. Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Houston working the ball around. Back to Adams. Can't cash it in from close range. Thunder trail by 5. Pass to Wallace. The 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Adams up top. Here's Shepard. Adams a screen to the middle. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Adams has got his first bucket in this one.
You want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. 2 on the clock. Inside. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
The Thunder making a switch here. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Williams' shot is good. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Williams' shot is good.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Here's Green. Oh, plenty of con. Both free throws good for Green. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
To the inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Green's got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside, Williams. Dort for 3. It's not going to go for him. Pass to Shepard. To the middle. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Rockets ball.
Here's Shepard. Yet to see a basket. Kept alive. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. Oklahoma City making a switch here. And so it's Houston with it. And stolen by Caruso. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Oh, he lost the grip and he missed the dunk. And Houston has possession. Down low. Here's Shepard. Misses the baby hook. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Here's Wiggins. No good off the glass. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Wiggins. 4 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And here's Durant. 7 points in the game. Pass to Şengün.
An outstanding defense from Holmgren. I like watching him use his length on this end.
Some room here for Williams. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Rockets trail by 4. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. And it's Thompson penetrating. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Joe with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Williams misses. That's tipped. Here's Durant. Durant taking it in close.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Ford outside. Here's Holmgren. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith outside. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. Smith's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin Durant talked. I look at it. Back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Here's SGA on the drive. Williams from long range. Fires in the triple. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Okogie. Houston needs to get off a shot. Here's Şengün. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. And Thunder leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Down low. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Here's Wallace. And he misses the fast break layup.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Can't believe he missed that. Looked like a loss of focus.
Back to Durant. Williams grabs the board. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace. Shot's good. SGA making the play. And now an 8-point Oklahoma City
Yeah, just
lead.
get off the sticks, bro. Yeah, just pass the sticks, bro. Your ass is done, bro.
Unable to get the ball in bounds.